So Dylan, this is a concern for heat stroke where you have multiple days in a row where the temperatures are high. People don't necessarily get a break. It's warm indoors and your body can't cool down.
What makes this heat wave different is that the nighttime lows are going to be around 80 degrees. So typically at night we get relief. Yeah, that's not too low. Not the case with this heat wave. Absolutely not. We're going to be looking at nighttime lows super warm, so we don't get that overnight relief. So far this year, today is day number 5 of 90-degree heat. Last year, 45 days. I hope we don't get to that point, but so far the summer is off to a hot start, so we'll see exactly how things pan out moving forward in time. All right, I want to point something out to you right now. In Howard County, 98 degrees. Right now, the Inner Harbor, 103. What gives? Why is it so much hotter in downtown Baltimore? It's actually because of this urban heat island effect. And you see what happens is that downtown, you have asphalt, you have concrete that actually absorbs solar radiation. All right, so the downtown area is 4 to 8 degrees hotter. So if we're saying the high temperature today is going to be 100, it might be 103 to 105 in downtown Baltimore. Now, if you head out to the west, out towards Howard County, for example, it'll be a little bit cooler because you have more grass, you have more greenery, more ponds and stuff like that. And so a lot of that energy gets reflected back into outer space. That, of course, is why things are cooler off to the west. Meanwhile, this pesky ridge of high pressure, we'll call it, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. You know, it's all about the jet stream. The jet stream, if you're south of the jet, it's hot. Look what happens. You head north of it, it's much cooler. But that jet stream is going to be right over us here, allowing for that ridge to really amplify. Things become a little bit more subdued. We get more of a zonal flow by this weekend. That will cool things down a few degrees, but we're not really looking at that prime time relief like you really want. 110 tomorrow, the heat index, not the actual air temperature. 102 as we head towards the day on Thursday, which will be a little bit better. Do we get rain to cool us off? Yes, not until Wednesday at the absolute earliest. It's this front that's going to be sliding on down to the south. It won't be a washout, but this will help destabilize things and may provoke some afternoon, late day showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms at best. All right, rain chances. Let's talk about this. It's like a staircase. You're going up, 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 down, down. So you're going to be at 30% here by Thursday. And then I think the 2 days with the highest chance of rain, going to be your Friday, going to be your Saturday. Again, I'm not thinking that you should cancel outdoor plans, but a pretty good chance that you get soaked with an afternoon shower on either given day. Pop-up storms here by Saturday and Sunday. Friday, I actually brought the temperature down a few degrees. Looking at some new model information within the last 30 minutes. Looks like we're going to have a few more clouds on Friday. That's why we're going 87. A cool down, right? Just barely. Heading into Saturday and Sunday back up to 90. And in fact, we stay in the low 90s pretty much through every day next week with a few afternoon showers and storms. We'll talk more about the heat coming up here in the 7 o'clock hour.